is we can see the market opened up considerably lower. We're looking at the YM, we're looking at the E-Mini Dow futures contract. And let's see, this is where the market closed yesterday. This is where it opened. Come up to this level and we've moved lower. Okay, pretty big down bar right here, right? I like to call this an expanded range bearish bar. Okay, big bar, right? Starting to consolidate in here, so I'm watching this very, very closely. Oh, look at this. So we're coming down even further. There we go. So I'm waiting for a setup in here, okay? And I'm going to pause the video as we get closer to a setup. Then I will tape the trade. So let's just watch this closely. Whether it's a short or a long, I'm not exactly sure at this point. All I can say is we've gotten that gap. We're pretty extended. This bar actually looks a little bigger than this bar even to the downside. So let's watch this very closely, and I will be back shortly. All right, I am back. The market really pushed lower, and I bought the first of my positions down in here, right in here. I think we're going to go up a little bit. How far? Let's just take a look at this market. Let's just quickly measure from today's high to the low, okay? And we are starting to get that bounce. I'm going to look for the market to move a little higher, okay? Not quite the 38.2. I don't think we're going to go up that far this fast. I'm going to look for the market to move up a bit higher, start taking out this bar. The current bar is high, and then I'll start scaling out of that. Let me just watch it here and pause the video and see how far we can move higher here. If we were to come back down, test this low, maybe go a little lower, I would buy some more because I do think we're going to move higher. How much higher, I'm not exactly sure. It's still a little early. It's not quite 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, so the market hasn't been open a half hour yet. Usually that first half hour really gives you a good indication of what the well, I hate to say the remainder of the entire day, but at least you know, an hour past that first half hour helps sets a tone for the day, helps sets the tone. So here we are. Let's see if we can start taking out the high here of 1782 and 78.20, and we'll start taking some profits, and then we'll reevaluate the position. I'll be right. All right, here we go. I'm going to take a little profit there, just a little bit. I've got 2 left. Just took $60 out. Very small trade, but got 2 left. I'm going to watch this. Again, we gap lower. We've gone down. If we're not even able to get close to that 38.2 of the down, we're going to go lower. We're going to go and start breaking down through the low. So I've only got 2 left. I'm going to watch it very closely and probably look to. Let me just watch it real close. Let me pause the video so it's not too long. I'll be right back. All right, what I've done is I've added 5 more, okay, on this. Now look at the prior bar. We just opened up on this 3-minute bar here. We'll leave this on so we know what those levels are, the 38, 50, and 60. The last candlestick bar became an engulfing pattern. It took out the high and the low of the prior bar and closed on the high, while the low of that bar tested the low of the day, came real close to it, was not able to take it out, and this is what I consider to be kind of a reversal pattern. So I am long 7, again, a pretty small position here, but I'm long 7 here, looking for the market to try to come back up to the 38.2 of the day. So I'm going to pause the video and see what we can do. And the stop on this trade is below the low of the day. So if the market is able to come back down, takes out the low, I will look to exit that trade. All right. Here we go, getting close to that 38.2. See this rallying? 17.828 right now. We're getting real close to that first objective, aren't we? That first objective is 17,832. There we go. We just touched it. Here we go. Let's take 5 off. Okay, we're going to take 5 off on this strength. I'm going to sell into this, right? Sell 5. Look at that right there, into it. Sell 5. There we go. We just locked in 4. So we're up 425. We've booked $425. We've got 2 positions left. So we're going to bring this down to 2. That's simple, right? That was our first objective. All right, so to reiterate this trade, we bought it in here. Market got extremely overextended. Bought it, took profits here. We left a small remaining portion of that initial position on. And then when we saw this pattern here, the bullish engulfing pattern, right? Closing on the high of that bar, and the low of that bar was actually testing the low of the day, which it failed, right? So that was a big sign that the market was going higher, and that's exactly what we're doing. So look at this. We are up through the 38.2 of today's down move, right? We're up through it. We'll see if we can get close to that 50% retracement. But in the meanwhile, we're not going to lose any money on the remaining portion of the 2. So we're going to have a sell stop here, right there at 17,820. I want to go ahead and put that in and pause the video. All right, as you can see, I've got the remaining portion of the position right here. Take it off exactly where I added to this position. So again, we're up $110 on the remaining 2 contracts, and we've taken $425 already. All right, so let's just wait, sit and wait, and I'm going to pause the video again. All right, still in this trade. Market's just very slowly moving higher, just very slow. Came real close to that 50%. Tempted to just take profits right in here. I mean, it's not a bad move for the market being down considerably, right? We gapped lower, we moved quite a bit lower, and we practically caught that bottom. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to get rid of this, and I'm going to look to potentially short this market. So let's just take the profits off the table, the remaining 2, and get rid of this order. And there you go. So what do? We took 515 off of this. Okay. Not a bad trade. So we are at a resistance zone, right? This market, I would expect, should move lower from here. So let's see if we can get a setup. Look at this. I knew I should have not only exited but went short. I'm expecting this market to come back down to try to retest the low of the day. So I'm going to pause the video and see what we can do here. God, look at this. Knew it. All right, I'm not seeing much. I don't want this video to be too long, but I think we did not bad this morning. So hope you learned a little bit. Have a great day, and be sure to sign up for the webinar, Dave Lucas and I, on Thursday night at 8 o'clock. Hope to see you there. Have a great rest of your day, and if I can get any more trades in today, I'll record them and put those on tomorrow's blog or maybe even today's blog. Another one if I get something, okay? Have a great day. Bye for now.